y'all, and welcome back for another Winning Wednesday. So the topic for today is the benefits of the finished work. Sometimes when things are finished or they've come to a close, we just automatically assume that it's over. But I want you to consider this today, that when God finishes something, it's actually the mark of a new beginning, a new life, a new path, a new way of thinking. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of this finished work, starting with in the beginning, in the book of Genesis, when God created the heavens and the earth. And when he was finished, it marked a new beginning of life for all humanity. And in the book of Exodus, when he finished the work of taking the children of Israel out of captivity and bondage, and they crossed over into this promised land, the finished work brought them into a life of hope and promise in God. And then the book of Matthew, chapter 4, when Jesus finished his 40 days of temptation and fasting by the enemy, that marked a beginning of his victorious ministry, the work that he would complete on the earth. And there are so many more examples that I could call to your attention, but I want to leave you with this final thought of an example of the finished work of Jesus Christ, and that is the finished work of the cross. So in the book of Matthew, chapters number 20 to 28, it gives you a total picture of the resurrection of Jesus's death on the cross. And his resurrection marked a new beginning for all mankind, a new covenant that we will all enter in, not just for the Israelites, but for the Jews and the Gentiles. So I can imagine when Jesus's life came to an end on that Friday, on the cross there, how the disciples who followed them, how they must have thought that it was over, it was finished. There was nothing else left for Jesus, but they just did not understand that his ending on the cross marked a new beginning for everyone. So I want you to remember that, because God is finishing something in your life. He's working something out new in your life. And though it may appear like something is dead, something has come to an end, or some type of closure, in actuality, it has not. It's actually beginning something new. He is actually doing something new in your life. Paul says this in Philippians chapter number 1, verse 6. And I am certain that God, who began a good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Jesus Christ returns. God is always working things out in us. And scriptures assure us of this, that when he is finished, you will reap the benefits of the finished work. And that is the point of today's message today. The finish line marks a new beginning for you. Something new is on the horizon for you. So allow God to come to his finished work. Let him finish working on your heart. Let him finish working on your emotions. Let him finish working on your relationships with others. Let him finish working on you. Let him make everything beautiful in your life so that you will be able to see, once he's finished working things out for you, that it's actually a new beginning that is beginning to start for you, because you've allowed him to do the finished work within you. All things will be made new when he finishes his work within you. That is the Winning Wednesday word. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see y'all in the next one.